Japan, you're so passionate about development of Obia. Japan, maybe Okono, a mom here, one call. Now we hear Sikasen, no Obia, on Casa Kona Brada. Japan, no, doom sobrim, Tamale, a whole teaching hospital, Omuni generator. No, we have about 100 was as a then day, or koto more than 1,000.
Me ma shefo na akwaba ediba solid TV. On subscribe ya message so be subscribe. Ebusia ene enkomo ofie bedi nkomo kakra. Ebusia ye nyina ye ni tua se MPP amanyoko no e wa abato e de omanim afia ye besimie. Ye nyina anim sem. Na abato ne ho nsensem ya na omo yi omuti some person omudi amanyoko nanim no. Ai ye nyina ye nim. Na sisi awbaga na ha enipa dodo na edi Honorable Kennedy ho adanse se osefata se obedi amanyoko nanim die enti na meka ne sa empanyi se nipa ya ade osaye se wanyi na ya mense ne di Honorable niema bebre e na waye e wo man yi mu na badaye ne tema a oma enkrofo ene niema a woye ma amanfo no ho adanse e na ama eneganafo bebre na sori a omubo ni din kase osefata so obedi amanyoko nanim enti abusia wo de me ma me kasa anya tintin no yenkwohye video bi a ensentro mo woga na mamu ha a omuka bi ewom edi Honorable Kennedy ho adanse yenkwohye video no bra ye ba ye bedi nkomo
Japan, you're so passionate about development of Obia. Japan, maybe Okono, a mom here, one call. Now we hear Sikasen, no Obia, on Casa Kona Brada. Japan, no, doom sobrim, Tamale, a whole teaching hospital, Omuni generator. No, we have about 100 was as a then day, or koto more than 1,000 generator the Quacheum.
However,
Tamale teaching hospital, I am minded there.
A whole Tamale teaching hospital. Okoto generator ma womu.
Nyankwala generator bio. A power hospital no, a power doctors bungalows. Be beer the whole enclave.
But a breadru ya ope womu. So uzo my
Japan, you're so passionate about development of Obia. Japan, maybe Okono, a mom here, one call. Now we hear Sikasen, no Obia, on Casa Kona Brada. Japan, no, doom sobrim, Tamale, a whole teaching hospital, Omuni generator. No, we have about 100 was as a then day, or koto more than 1,000 generator the Quacheum.
However,
Tamale teaching hospital, I am minded there.
A whole Tamale teaching hospital. Okoto generator ma womu.
Nyankwala generator bio. A power hospital no, a power doctors bungalows. Be beer the whole enclave.
But a breadru ya ope womu. So uzo my
one is allowed to move around virtually the entire stadium to exchange pleasantries with delegates. For so many minutes, he was walking around doing that, taking all the fans, applause from the crowd, and all of that. This, you don't need anybody to tell you that this was the purpose or this was deliberate or not.
You said it wasn't planned.
Yes. Why? Why was it not planned? If it wasn't planned, he is the only one who was given the inner perimeter to walk around. Unlike the others.
He's the only surviving.
Yes, he is.
Vice President.
You see, but let me now come, which I know my brother will understand. When you are managing a divided house, you ought to be very, very careful in what you do so that people don't interpret meanings into it. You understand?
Right.
There's already a perception that this early Congress, this top-bottom approach is being undertaken to favor His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He knows that. You heard that. Moro, you heard that. Everybody is common knowledge. You understand? There's that perception that is they did some research and realized that look, the current police station executives coordinators as it stands, if they take them to be the ones to go and vote in the flag bearership elections, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will have a chance. So they decided that, look, in that case, let's propose a top-bottom approach instead of the usual bottom approach. Moro, where will you see somebody building a house from the foundation, the roof, from the roof? Where would you get that? Nobody built a house from the roof. You build from the foundation. The two political parties lose power when the basis is destroyed, when the basis or the center cannot hold. You see, the top, you can, at the top, can take your decisions based on your interest. But if the basis, the foundation is weak, I tell you that it will not suffice. It will not work.
But Cletus, they've told you two reasons why they're doing this. One, the current situation, the circumstances the party finds himself in, the fractured nature of the party.
Yes.
The acrimony, the backbiting, the suspicions here and there.
Yeah.
You are skewing somebody against this. You are favoring somebody. They are tired. They believe that if the party gets a leader early enough, it will end it. That's number one.
Yes.
Number two, these polling officers, these party officers you're talking about, most of them, their mandates will end next year by March. In some cases, I'm told even in April and May, right?
And
are you going
like
to wait till that time, conduct your elections before you even elect your flag bearer? They don't have time. They want power in 2028.
Is it Moro? I understand all of that.
Yes.
This point that I've made, is that the first time? Are you hearing it from me?
No, you've made
yes,
this
so
time.
I am telling you that, you see, Moro, to be very honest, in party organization, you cannot start to build a party from the top.
Okay.
Irrespective of whatever excuses that they would have given.
Okay.
But I can tell you that that is what will hurt them. What this action that they have taken will hurt them going into the 2028 elections. Look, you are managing a divided house. I understand where they are coming from. I know, just like he said, look, if you have a candidate, even at the parliamentary level, at the MP's level, or at MP's parliamentary primaries level, if you have candidates who have come to contest you and you are a stronger candidate, you pamper them. You understand? You pamper them because of reconciliation. You don't because you have the support of the current leadership of the party. Then you abuse people. You disrespect them. You let them know that, look, I am in charge. My people are in charge. No matter what you do, I am the one who will shine. You understand? You don't do that. When you do that, you hurt people. They will not be able to forgive you. Even if eventually you win, they won't forgive you. That is the point that I am coming from. I'm saying that, look, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the vice president, the just immediate past flag bearer of the party. But if the NPP, if they had done serious, checks very well, there was no need for them to have allowed him to be the one to be the one to steal the show against the others.
Okay.
Definitely, they will never be happy. And they will not forgive the national executives, they will not forgive the organizers, and they will even forgive Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That is why reconciliation will become very difficult for them, because they, the national executives, they have the onerous task to reconcile the party after these elections. Now, the other aspirants have seen them to be the ones projecting one candidate. How will you be able to charter or lead reconciliation after the elections? That is what my brother and co should be worried about. You need to reconcile your party. Any party that is not together, the two political parties, goes into an election fractured, and you can never make any good results in that post. So for me, the National Executive Committee should have told Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, at least, yes, you are the former flag bearer, vice president, but under the circumstances, let's those took fire. Already, we have been suspected to be with you. So let's manage it this way. Or yes, in your constitution, you don't have, even NDC constitution, you don't have flag bearer hopefuls. We don't have. But under the circumstances, okay, all these people who have shown interest to contest, all of you will use the inner perimeter and walk in and wave at delegates and go and sit down. You understand? This is how you chart a reconciliation course. This is how you start it. So that any of them that eventually lose will not have any reason to accuse you or accuse the victim. This is how you build.
Yadamase, say moje bre na mo share video ni mai. Make sure say unya subscribe ya, obe subscribe na wa like a share ama fufuro enye bi a share. Na waja wadwenkyere e de ato comment section ho ama ye. Media ne okofro bo akua boatima. Madamase.
Japan, you're so passionate about development of Obia. Japan, memi ukoni ho. Amo muhia mwa ko ho. Na uhia sika sen no Obia. Onko kona brada. Japan, you know, doom sobrim, tamale, a whole teaching hospital, omuni generator. No, we have about 100 watts as a day, or more than 1,000 generator the Quachewum.
However,
Tamale teaching hospital, a young man there.
A whole Tamale teaching hospital. Okoto generator, my home.
Yankola generator, a power hospital, no, a power doctors bungalows, be beer the whole enclave.
But a bread drew ya or home. So, my
Japan, you're so passionate about development of Obia. Japan, memi ukoni ho. Amo muhia mwa ko ho. Na uhia sika sen no Obia. Onko kona brada. Japan, you know, doom sobrim, tamale, a whole teaching hospital, omuni generator. No, we have about 100 watts as a day, or more than 1,000 generator the Quachewum.
However,
Tamale teaching hospital, a young man there.
A whole Tamale teaching hospital. Okoto generator, my home.
Yankola generator, a power hospital, no, a power doctors bungalows, be beer the whole enclave.
But a bread drew ya or home. So, my